If you're between the ages of 65 and 80, this message is for you. In a world that often overlooks the wisdom, strength, and quiet resilience of older adults, we want to shine a light on something truly special. Aging isn't about slowing down or fading away. It's about stepping into a deeper, richer version of yourself. It's about recognizing the quiet victories, the gentle strength, and the rare qualities that only time and experience can create. Today, we're not just talking about being healthy or active. We're diving deeper. These are the 8 powerful signs that reveal you are aging not just well, but exceptionally. These signs are rare, beautiful, and deeply meaningful. And if you recognize yourself in them, then you, my friend, are a rare jewel. So settle in, reflect deeply, and discover what makes you truly exceptional at this stage of life. 1. The purpose that still lives in you. There's a kind of fire that refuses to die, even when the body begins to slow down. It lives deep within, a quiet calling that whispers every morning, you still matter. If you wake up and feel driven to do something, whether it's caring for a garden, knitting for your grandchildren, volunteering at a shelter, or simply praying for others, then you are among the rare few who have not lost your why. Having purpose at this stage in life is not common. Many give up. Many surrender to loneliness, aches, and the feeling of being forgotten. But not you. You understand that while your hair may be gray, your soul is still bursting with color. You still have something to offer, and that is powerful. Maybe your purpose is small in the eyes of the world. You don't need to run marathons or build companies to have purpose. Sometimes it's the way you make a child feel safe, the way you pass down stories that keep a family's history alive, the way your wisdom becomes a soft lantern for those walking in the dark. You are still showing up, still breathing with intention, still creating meaning. That's not just aging well, that's aging extraordinarily. 2. You move with strength, grace, and independence. There's something majestic about watching a 70-year-old man carry groceries with ease, or seeing a 68-year-old woman walk to the market, shoulders back, head high. In a world where so many become dependent on others, you've held on to your independence, and that is a sign of incredible inner strength. Maybe you still drive yourself to the store. Perhaps you sweep your own floors, take daily walks, do stretches in the morning, or cook meals from scratch. These may seem like ordinary things, but they are anything but. They are symbols of your resilience, your choice to take care of yourself, despite what age may try to tell you. Staying physically active in your later years is not about being muscular or running like a teenager. It's about honoring your body, listening to it, treating it with the same respect it's given you through the decades. Your independence is proof that you value life, that you have not given up. You are still showing the world and yourself that you are capable, vibrant, and deserving of freedom. Your hands may tremble slightly now, and your knees might not be as quick, but your spirit is steady. Your courage to keep moving is something the world needs to recognize, respect, and celebrate. 3. Your mind remains sharp and your curiosity strong. Age may touch the body first, but the mind, when nurtured, can remain forever young. And if you're someone who still remembers the names of people you meet, keeps track of important dates, enjoys reading, solving puzzles, or even learning new things, you are, without a doubt, a rare gem. Curiosity is not just a trait of the young, it is a sign of mental youth. The fact that you still ask questions, still seek to understand, still want to know what's happening in the world, that's something to be proud of. Maybe you've started watching documentaries on your tablet. Maybe you've picked up a new recipe or tried online classes. That spark inside you, the one that wants to keep learning, is a powerful sign that your mind is alive and thriving. Science tells us that an engaged brain is a healthy brain. But beyond science, there's something poetic about it. The way your mind, filled with years of memory, still makes room for something new is beautiful. In a world where many accept mental dullness as inevitable, you've chosen sharpness. You've chosen attention. You've chosen life, not just to exist, but to remain mentally present in every moment. That is no small thing. That is rare. 4. You still laugh, deeply and often. Laughter is a mirror of the soul. It's a sign that no matter how many seasons you've seen, your heart still finds reasons to rise. If you're someone who can still laugh, really laugh, with joy that fills a room and echoes through the air, then you're not just aging well. You are defying time itself. Too often, life can harden us as we grow older. The losses pile up, the aches settle in, friends depart, days stretch longer, but you, somehow, have not lost that spark. You still find humor in the small things. A clever comment, a child's innocent question, a memory that once embarrassed you but now makes you chuckle. You laugh, not despite the pain, but with it, because you've learned that laughter is a way of surviving. Your joy is contagious. People notice when you enter a room with light in your eyes and a story ready on your lips. Your ability to laugh is a gift, not just to yourself, but to the world. It lifts others. It inspires younger people who may wrongly assume that life after 65 is nothing but quiet waiting. But you show them that there is still dancing, still singing, still bursting into giggles over coffee or at the dinner table. If you can still laugh at yourself, still smile in the mirror, still enjoy the ridiculousness of life, you are a jewel. A rare one, because you are proof that joy doesn't age, and neither does the spirit. 5. Your relationships are rich, deep, and alive. What is life without connection? As we age, many people find their social world shrinking. Children move away. Friends pass on. The noise of youth fades and silence creeps in. But not for you. If you still maintain strong relationships, whether it's with your partner, your siblings, your neighbors, or your grandchildren, then you are doing something that many cannot. You are holding on to one of the most precious elements of life, love. It may not look like it did when you were younger. Maybe you don't go to parties every weekend. Maybe your best conversations now happen over tea or a simple phone call. But they're real, they're honest, and they're deep. Because at this stage of life, you've learned what truly matters. You know how to listen. You've mastered the art of forgiveness. You've learned to let go of the little things and to hold tighter to what truly lasts, connection. You don't just talk, you share. You don't just hear, you listen. The people in your life value you not just because of what you've done, but because of who you've become. They come to you for advice, for comfort, for love. Your relationships may be fewer, but they are richer. And that is the true wealth of aging. You are the person who remembers birthdays, who writes notes, who brings food when someone's sick, who keeps the family's traditions alive. And when you love with your whole heart. That kind of connection, in a world of fleeting attention, is sacred. If you've built and maintained that, you are a treasure. 6. You still feel hopeful about the future. Hope is not a young person's privilege. It's a courageous choice that becomes even more powerful with age. If at 65 or 75 or 80, you still look toward tomorrow with even a spark of optimism, you are not ordinary. You are a light in a world that often dims with time. Hope at your age is different. It isn't naive. It's not blind. It's born from experience, from loss, from pain, from disappointment. You've seen life at its worst. You've cried yourself to sleep. You've buried dreams, endured betrayals, faced hard truths. And still, you wake up and believe that something good is still possible. That life still has more to give. Maybe it's hope for your grandchildren to grow up strong. Maybe it's hope for the world to heal. Maybe it's a quiet personal hope that today will be peaceful, or that you'll feel a little better than yesterday. It doesn't have to be grand. It just has to exist. Many people your age speak in regrets, live in the past, and fear the future. But you, somehow, still look forward. You still believe in sunrises. You still set goals. You still plant flowers in spring. That is hope in action, and is no small thing. Because hope, in the hands of someone who has lived a full life, is not just admirable, it's powerful. It tells the younger generations that life is still worth loving, all the way to the end. 7. You show kindness without expecting anything back. Kindness is the quiet legacy of the wise. If you are someone who still gives with an open heart, helps without being asked, smiles at strangers, or offers your time with no expectation of return, you are among the rarest kind of souls. This world is full of noise, selfish ambition, and haste. But you've slowed down, not because you've aged, but because you've understood. Understood that life isn't about how much you have, but how much you give. And not in grand gestures, but in simple ones. You hold the door open. You check in on a neighbor. You call someone just to say hello. You see someone struggling, and you offer help, not to feel important, but because you know what it feels like to be alone. You don't need applause. You don't post about your kindness online. You just live it, and that makes it all the more genuine. Your heart has grown soft over the years, not hard. That's rare. Many become bitter, but you chose compassion. You chose grace. And that decision, made quietly every day, has shaped you into someone others trust, admire, and turn to. You may never win awards for your kindness, but you don't need to, because your kindness has already written itself in the hearts of those you've touched. You are a rare jewel in a world that desperately needs more people like you. 8. You still believe in love. This might be the rarest trait of all. If even now, after decades of life, with all its broken promises and faded romances, you still believe in love, you are a miracle. Love at 70 is different from love at 20. It's deeper, quieter, more enduring. It may not be candlelit dinners and passionate letters, but it's holding hands with your partner after 40 years. It's forgiving someone who hurt you. It's calling your family just to say, I love you. And even if you've lost the love of your life, if you still believe that love is possible, still open your heart, still feel butterflies when you see someone smile, then you are extraordinary. Some people close their hearts as they age. They say, I've had enough, or love is for the young. But not you. You still choose it, in your words, in your actions, in your willingness to care. Maybe you found love late in life. Maybe you've loved many times. Or maybe love for you is found in your faith, your friendships, your devotion to others. However it shows up, if you still believe in it, trust it, and offer it, you are aging with one of the most powerful forces on earth still alive within you. Love never grows old. And if your heart hasn't either, then you, dear soul, are not just aging, you are living gloriously. Aging is often seen through a narrow lens, defined by numbers, limitations, or fading youth. But if you've listened closely today and recognize yourself in these 8 rare qualities, then you're not just aging, you're thriving. You are a living testament to resilience, grace, and the quiet power of a well-lived life. You laugh deeply. You move with purpose. You remember with love and dream with hope. You still give, still connect, still believe. These are not just traits, they are treasures. They reflect a heart that has remained open, a mind still curious, and a soul that continues to shine, no matter how many years have passed. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are a rare jewel, one that glows brighter with time, inspiring everyone around you. The world needs your light, your wisdom, your kindness more than ever. And if you still carry these gifts, then never doubt your worth for a single moment. So to everyone out there aged 65 to 80 and beyond, keep laughing, loving, moving, hoping, and living boldly. You are proof that age is not the end of the story. It is the most powerful, beautiful chapter yet.